if we look back at, century ago, the relationship between the patient and the physician is very different. It was a relationship based on trust. You have your family doctor for generations and you trust them and they know you. As medicine becomes more complex, as we understand biology more and we started to understand the complexity of medicine, the field has evolved to have many, many specializations. There's no longer one single doctor who takes care of our health. It's more likely tens and hundreds, maybe even doctors and nurses that are involved in our care. And that means they have to be able to share information. And they have to be able to trust each other. If they don't trust each other, then the team breaks down. And that trust is predicated on, I believe, transparency. When it comes to being able to make decisions, I need to be able to trust that you have made the right decision. And that means I have to know what that decision is, what the contact was when you make that decision. And all of this requires being able to get access to the information. But it isn't just any kind of data. It has to be data that we can trust. That means how the data is collected matters a whole lot. And I have to be able to interpret the data because there's a standard. So if there's no standard, again, I can't really use the data to create that sense of confidence that I can build on the data and the result that you have generated. So I think being able to create that transparency, which translates into confidence and trust, we have to have sharing of the data, we have to have standards so we have confidence that data are collected properly, and then we have to have standard that we can compare from one to the next so that we know how we can interpret the data. Medicine have gotten more complex. The amount of data, knowledge have exploded, and I would say our human brain hasn't gotten bigger. So we need help. How can AI-like analytic comes in to not just help organize the data, but help interpret some of the data so that it generates actionable information to help an individual to make decisions. So I see AI has great potential to really impact on practice of medicine, not to replace the human decisions, really, but it is to help interpret data that are not black and white. There's an art to medicine. So a straight rule-based analytic is not going to help the physician, and that's where the artificial intelligence like or machine learning or cognitive analytics come into play that are much more probabilistic, but that also introduce another factor in this trust. How do I trust that the AI system is making the right interpretation? And I don't have a black and white answer. I think as the technology advances and mature, we will learn to use artificial intelligence more and more in the most appropriate way that can really help physicians deliver better care without taking that decision-making capability out of that human trust relationship.